I'm back after a rather horrendous start to the year. I don't know. We come back from Scotland, and after finding out one of my really good friends had passed away, and got back from Scotland, and it all went downhill from there, really. I took the van in. The van had to have a load of work done to it, and I've had an air conditioning unit fitted to it, which is really nice. A Truma air conditioning unit. It's absolutely pucker. I'm glad I've had it fitted. But old problem come and bit me right on the bottom, unfortunately. The black dog caught up with me. I'm not talking about Raven, if you know what the black dog is. It's what Winston Churchill used to call depression. And unfortunately, I'm one of those sufferers. Also, I have fibromyalgia, which is like a chronic pain complaint as well. I had a bit of a problem with getting my medication while I was in Scotland, and I missed a few weeks, and that didn't help. And seasonal affective disorder popped into its own, and that was me, finished for quite a few weeks. So I've had to drop a few things that I used to do and enjoy, and there we go. That's how it is, unfortunately, when your brain's wired up wrong. But I'm back, and as you can see, we're back out in Gladys. But first, I'd just like to apologise for my friends and family for just going underground for quite some time. I'm off of all social media at the moment, which doesn't help when you're feeling a bit down or depressed. It's not good at all. And talking about it really helps. And I'm lucky I've got some really good friends that stayed in contact with me, and just kept texting and phoning. Even though I wasn't answering my phone, I knew they was there for me. So you know who you are. Yeah, it's just a tough old thing to have, and I'm sure plenty of you out there can sympathise with it if you're a sufferer as well. But these things are sent to try us, and we just have to get on with it. So we picked the van up, and we've headed out on our first trip of the year. We're away for about 5 weeks, I think, and we are at the South Lakes at the moment. We're right on Morcombe Bay. We're at a beautiful little CS site, a little motorhome and caravan club site, as you see at the start, called Freshfields. And I'm recording this on my new iPhone 14 Max Pro, really. And it's coming out quite good, if I don't say so myself. So, yeah, we're in the South Lakes at this little campsite, and we're literally, I don't know, a couple of 100 yards from Morcombe Bay, which is a beautiful bay. I'll put some details in and a bit of video of where we actually are, and I'll put all the information below on the campsite. And what I'll do now, I'll take you out and I'll show you the site to have a quick look around it. It only takes a couple of minutes just to show you about, but it's beautiful, and it's nice to be out again in the van. We've been doing a bit of work in here, sorting some things out. I'm having a bit of a rethink about my channel. As you see, I've changed the name of it to JP the Motorhome Moocher. There's always been a bit of a moocher. It means something different in the UK than it does in the United States. So in the UK, it just means someone to go out and walk around and have a little look around and have a mooch. It's just a moocher. Not Minnie the Moocher, just a mooch around. I go for a mooch around the shops, or let's go and have a mooch around the town. That's what it means in the UK. I'll put what it actually means in the dictionary below so you can have a little look. So yeah, we're out for a little mooch around, and in the next little bit I'll take you out and show you just around the site and what's up and the beautiful view all across the bay. And from here, to here it took us about 4.5 hours, 5 hours from Essex. We got stuck, picked the van up, pulled onto the M25, stopped. And we was there for about 45 minutes because someone decided to have a stack on the M25. Got past that, a couple of miles later, another crash. A few miles past that, another crash. Got onto the M1, another crash. There we go. That's what it's like when you live in the south south of England. It is just madness. It was Bank Holiday Monday, Easter Monday, that we come away. And it don't really matter, really, to be honest with you. We got to the site, I suppose, about 4 o'clock. So it's still daylight when we got here. I'm not in a rush. I don't rush for anything. So if you see me running, you need to run a bit faster because there's something big and airy and scary chasing me, because I don't run for man or beast or rush. Okay, so we just had a bit of a slow mooch to the campsite, which is easy to find. As I say, I put a little screenshot of the Search for Sites page, and I'm just trying to get back into the flow of doing a few YouTube videos now. I'm sort of going to change the setup a little bit. I'm going to start doing some kit reviews and what we use around the van, and I'm going to start doing some cooking stuff. You know, I really enjoy cooking. It's something that I've done for years myself, as a bit of a hobby, and also some way of relaxing. I just find it relaxing to cook. If you know me, you know I've got a lot of cooking kit in this van. I'll go through that in another video, and I'll get it all out and show you. But I've got some really good motorhome gadgets that you can use to cook some different meals, and I'll do some different recipes, etc., to show you what you can do in a motorhome. It's not much different than you do at home, really, but just use different pieces of equipment. It's really good. Anyway, let's take you and show you the site and a bit of a view of what the bay looks like. And then once I've done that, I'll see you again. See you in a bit, eh? So that's the approach road that you come down on. And this is Freshfield CS Site, the Camping and Motorhoming Club. You see to the left there are the pitches, and that one right in front of you there with a motorhome on. Over to the right there on the bungalow is your notice board, where you can see where you've been allocated your pitches. It's very nice. It's a lovely lady called Janet, and she'll assist you in anything you need. Really, really kind lady. Really, really warm welcome. But these are like semi-hard standings, if you like. You see them white marks, that's where you pull your motorhome onto, and that's where you put your front wheels or your rear wheels, whichever way round you want to park. So you can pull down this little area here in between these two sets of conifer hedges. Now you can run your waste hose, there's Raven, run your waste hose in that little ditch there behind that chemical toilet sign. This is your drinking water only, and that's your recycling bins. As I say, it's only a little site, but it's beautiful here, really nice. There's some signs about your grey water. You can only use green organic fluid here because I've got a cesspit, and that's your details about your recycling. A chemical closet emptying points around here, where you put your black waste. And that's the ditch where you can run your grey waste into. So you just take a little stroll down this edge, back of their garage, and there's your chemical toilet emptying point. Now what they do is they utilise their rainwater into this bowser, and then use the rainwater to wash your toilet out. That's brilliant. There's no way you can contaminate the drinking water then. And then we just go around to where we're parked up. We've got lovely grounds, really nice, nicely neat kept. There she is, there's Gladys. And we parked outside her garage. It was absolutely ratting it down with rain when we got there. And she said, you can park there if you like. And I was like, yeah. Backed on, flat as a pancake. So yeah, really nice. It's getting warm because it's really cold. So there you are. quite nice, isn't it? Only a little spot. 5 upside. Oh, I forgot to add, it's adults only, 18s and over. Only takes motorhomes and caravans. So just remember that. As you see, I'll put the little details up from Search for Sites, which we use a hell of a lot to plan our trips. And yeah, it's quite close. There's a cafe if we go out to the bay and do a right out the site, go down to the bay, Morcombe Bay. You can see right across the bay. It's flipping beautiful. If you do a left there, you go down to a cafe called, I think it's called Archer's Caf. And if you go the other way and keep walking, you go past a little road and then you go onto a footpath. You keep walking down that footpath, and over on the right, just up the hill a little bit, is a garden centre that sells all like Gucci bits of like home kit and gardening stuff. But they've got a fantastic restaurant on site. We've been up there a couple of times. We went up there today and had steak and frites, which was really nice. Really, really nice food. And we had a breakfast yesterday morning, which was also very nice. Really enjoyed it. Not very expensive, but really good food. Great service. The girls in there were fantastic, rushing around all over the place, and it was packed. And the food came out really quick, and it was nice and hot. So yeah, that's it. Back. Hopefully we'll get some more videos out to you, bring you a bit more content. And thanks so much for you guys, the viewers out there, for watching my videos and for subscribing. Just keeping me entertained by comments and liking a video. It all really makes a difference to YouTube. As you hear people say, please like and subscribe, but that does make a difference to people's channels. I'm trying to get to 1,000. I'm not far away from it. And then once I get to 1,000, I can unlock some other YouTube bits and pieces to enhance the channel, which will give me a bit more enjoyment. But that's why I do it. I really enjoy doing these videos and bringing you the campsites and bits and pieces that we get up to. Some wildlife photography. We're going to get in there again. We're going to the next place. We're going right now. I think it's Leighton Moss RSPB Reserve. We're going to have a little mooch around there and have a little look. What do you think of the name? Do you think I've done the right thing by changing it from my name to JP the Motorhome Moocher? I think it just gives... I thought I wasn't going to, but then I thought people click on it, see my name, and don't really know what the channel's about. So if I put that in there, it gives you a bit more of an idea of what we get up to. I know there's hundreds of van life and motorhomers channels out there, but I just do it because I enjoy it. It's a bit of a hobby, really. I mean, what else am I going to flip into apart from drive around in this, bringing the campsites to you? You know? So I really enjoy doing it. I like the process from filming. Sammy gets a lot of the B-roll for me. She's really good at doing that. And I really enjoy the editing process and putting it all together. So I hope you enjoy it. That's the whole point of it. You know? But again, thanks to you for subscribing. It really is appreciated. Really, really is appreciated. And again, thanks for bearing with me over these past few months as I've not been about or posting any videos. But, you know, that's just how it is. And if you do suffer and you do go into a bit of a black place, a bit of a dark spot, talk to people. It helps if you've got a really understanding partner like I have. Sammy's just an absolute diamond when I go into these places. She just looks after me. She doesn't ask no questions. You know, she's a right darling when it comes to things like this. Sitting over, don't blush. Yeah, no, she's a good kid. And we get out in this old van, and we really enjoy it. And I'll give you another. She's just made a load of seat covers for the van, new seat covers, and they're flipping brilliant. I'll show you them, show you what she's done with them later in another video. I'll give you a little tour around the van again, show you what we've done, and I'll show you this air conditioning unit. It's flipping brilliant. Blows out hot air, so it's a heater as well as an air conditioner. And last year when we was in Norfolk, it got to 38 degrees in this van, and that's ridiculous. Even opening the windows, it was like someone blowing a giant air dryer through the windows, and it was red hot. So I buckled and got it. It was 1,800 quid to have it fitted, but I think it's worth every penny for a bit of comfort. We're looking to travel over to Europe, going to Spain, Portugal, and all these nice hot places in the coming years, which we will show you. So I thought we needed it. And it works when you plug it in to the mains, when you have electrical hookup, as we are today. All these pitches on this site are EHU, electrical hookups. And yeah, it's a really nice little site, as you can see. Janet, the lady that owns it, I'll give her credit. I seem to find these sites that have got beautiful people running them. I've made some really good friends over the years. For example, Fox Hills, our friends at Fox Hills, who we're going to go and probably see on the way home. Anne-Marie and Steve, they're just absolute darlings. And this is a bit like the same. She's a bit of the same character. She's really bubbly, friendly. She knows a lot about the area. She knows everyone that lives around here. She can point you in the right direction. In the email she sends you, when you book, she sends you all the walks and what to do around the area, things to do in Morcombe, and it's in Carnforth. And the reason we're here is because we're having new carpets fitted in the van. We're having fitted carpets put in the van. The carpets that come with motorhomes and caravans, I don't like. They're absolutely pony, if you ask me. They're beige, and they're just like generic carpets you put in, and they don't go to the edges, and not very good when you've got a black dog and you're coming in and out with muddy boots. So I'm having new carpets fitted, and when I go and get that done, I'll do a little vlog on that and show you what that's all about. I'm going to do a few more vloggy type bits. I'm just going to post as and when I want to post. I'm not pandering to the YouTube gods trying to get in with the algorithm, because that's just a flipping nightmare. You've got to post exactly the same time every week and keep going with your content. If you miss a week, it throws you back, and this, that and the other. And if people don't like your videos, or you've got not enough subscribers, you just scrape your way through, unless you get a viral video. So unless Sammy falls over in a load of mud and I get a viral video, which does on occasion, so right, but there we go, and get a viral video, it's just a drag. Anyway, I'm getting there, I'll get there, and I enjoy doing it, so that's the main thing. But again, thanks all of you for watching, thanks for subscribing and liking the video, and thanks to all my family and friends. I love you so much. And again, if you do suffer, talk to people. I'll put the telephone number for the Samaritans as well down below. One of my friends works for the Samaritans, and they're a great resource if you're feeling low, you need to get in contact with someone. Speak to your doctor, get on the right medication, because I've suffered with it all my life, and I didn't take tablets for so many years, and it just crippled my life. But now I'm on a bit more of an even keel. I never ever thought I'd sit here talking to thousands of people on the internet and telling them about my problems, but sod it. You know, you've got to do it, especially men. Men don't like talking about things. They don't like talking about their problems, and they see it as a weakness. It's not a weakness, it's an illness. Your brain doesn't create a certain chemical or certain chemicals that gives you that lift. Most people feel happy all the time. You know, they get a bit fed up and down from time to time, but then bounce back. When you got this, the chemicals are just not there, so your brain just doesn't get out, doesn't spark back up, and you can't shake it off. I've had people say to me, friends as well, come on, shake it off. You're letting your friends down, you're letting these people down. You should be like, get up, you can't do this, and blah, blah, blah. That's the worst thing you can say to someone who suffers from depression. So always think someone might be ill, not just fed up. They've got a serious illness, and that's what it is. But anyway, that's that. I'm back. Hopefully I'll bring you some nice content, and I'll catch you again soon. You stay safe and stay sane. Now you know why I say that. And I'll see you on the flip side. Catch you in a bit later, eh? Bye.